a judge by the name of Abu Bakr al-Baqillani. He is a Ash'ari scholar who lived around 950 years after the hijrah of the Prophet ﷺ to Medina. And he was summoned to engage in a theological debate with one of the emperors of Rome, who was a Christian. The emperor of Rome is thinking to himself, how am I going to get this man to bow to me? Because it was the custom of the emperors of Rome that when you come into their royal space, you prostrate, you kiss the floor, and then you speak to the emperor. He knows that he's not going to get this from Judge Abu Bakr. So what is he to do? He said to his men, bring down the height of the door. So instead of it being 7 foot high, bring it down to say 4 foot high, which means that when he comes into my space, he has to bow down. And so we get it out of him that way. So Judge Abu Bakr al-Baqillani arrives at the palace of the emperor. The emperor is told the judge has arrived. And so he establishes his throne in front of this shortened door. Judge Abu Bakr arrives and he sees that the door has been shortened and he understands the ploy. So what does he do? Well, he only turns 180 degrees, and I'm not going to demonstrate out of respect to you. He turns 180 degrees and gives the door his back, and then he bows down, and then he comes in reverse, giving the king his backside, and then he stands back up facing the wall, adjusts his headgear and his clothes, and then he turns and he speaks to the king. And the king was amazed when he saw this, and he realized that these Muslims can never be enslaved. These are images and narrations I want you to remember the next time a friend or a trend or society expectation suggests that you should be lesser of a practicing Muslim. Be a slave of us rather than being a abd of Allah.